Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about the topic habitat. What do you mean by habitat? Habitat is a dwelling place, a place we need to live and reproduce. For example, if we take lotus, where does it grow? It grows in water. It is an aquatic plant. So, what is its habitat? Water is its habitat. So, according to the type, there are two types of habitat: aquatic habitat and terrestrial habitat. Dwelling place, if it is in water, we can call it as aquatic habitat. If it is on the land, we can call it as terrestrial habitat. Now, first we discuss about aquatic habitat. It is classified into two types: freshwater habitat and marine water habitat. Freshwater, we all know, where do we get fresh water? From the rivers, lakes, ponds. So, the plants which are all live in the pond, in the freshwater, we can call it as freshwater plants. Marine water habitat means it is about plants living in oceans and seas. First we discuss about freshwater habitat. Example, water lily, lotus, water hyacinth, these are all freshwater plants. What are the characteristics of these plants? We can see these plants commonly have stems and leaves, they have air chambers, that is air spaces. Why do they have? Because they help them to float in water. And what about their roots? They no need to get water too difficultly. They can easily get water as they are water plants. So, they are reduced in size. Now, marine water habitat. We all know Earth's surface, 70% of Earth's surface is covered by oceans and seas. And the oceans and seas support plant growth. Marine algae, sea grasses, marsh grass, these are all marine water plants. They constitute 40% of Earth's photosynthesis. Now, we can see characteristics of these plants. What about aquatic? Aquatic are, the roots are reduced in size. They, in these plants, stem and leaves have air chambers. They help to float them in water. Now, we are going to learn about terrestrial habitat. What do you mean by terrestrial habitat? Dwelling place on the land. Man-made habitats are farms, towns, cities, towns. And naturally occurring terrestrial habitat, forest, grassland and desert. In that, we are going to see the forest habitat. We all know the importance of forest. Usually in the forest, the annual rainfall is 25 centimeter to 200 centimeter. Forest means full of trees, many kinds of trees, very useful trees, and they are of three types: tropical forest, temperate forest and mountain forest. We all know in South America, Amazon rainforest, they supply 50% of the oxygen needed for the people. So, from that itself we can understand how they are very useful. So, everyone, it is our duty to grow plant and trees by all means. Now, let us see the second type, grassland habitat. Grassland habitat, we can see grass of the ranges from short and tall, and there they are very useful for cattle rearing. We heard about savanna grassland. It is the example for grassland habitat. And the last one, desert habitat. Desert, we all know, driest place in the earth. They get very poor rainfall, usually less than 25 centimeter annually. But they also support plant growth. Their specific plants grow in those areas. But these plants have some special characteristics. They have long roots because they grow very deep to the earth in search of water, and these plants have thick stems. Thick stems because they store water and minerals in their stem itself. And some of the plants have thick leaves, and these leaves also store water and minerals. But if we take one plant, cactus, we all know it has thorns. Thorns is the modification of leaves, because in the desert region there is a scarcity of water, we all know. So, to avoid transpiration and to avoid this water loss, leaves are modified into thorns. So, like that they have some modifications to live in the desert. So, cactus, aloe vera, cave are the examples for desert plants. We all know there are many types of deserts: hot dry deserts, semi-arid deserts, coastal deserts and cold deserts. So, these forest habitat, grassland habitat and desert habitat all are come under terrestrial habitat. Terrestrial habitat means both man-made habitat and natural habitat, dwelling place on land. Aquatic habitat means dwelling place in water. These are of two types, fresh water and marine water. So, we learnt about habitat. So, do you all know when do you celebrate Children's Day? November 14th, well and good. Like that, which day is observed as World Habitat Day? Do you know? Okay, remember, first Monday of October is observed as World Habitat Day every year. So, we keep our surroundings and our dwelling place clean. We should not unnecessarily waste our earth resources, forest and grassland, everything we have to preserve it. Okay? Children, so you go through the portions and find out the hard words, learn the spellings and try to answer in your own sentence. Okay? Let us see in the next session. Thank you, sir.